Welcome to class with Ma'am Chris. This is now quarter 2 of English 7. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify linear text and non-linear text, differentiate linear text and non-linear text, and transcode linear text to non-linear text and vice versa. In academic terms, text refers to anything which is used to send and convey a particular message. Texts are categorized as linear and non-linear text. Understanding the differences between linear and non-linear text is an essential skill as we encounter this text almost every day. The main difference between the two lies in the way the text is read or processed by an individual. Experts call this pattern of reading a material as reading path. What is linear text? Linear text is the most common type of reading text. It is the traditional way of reading, and it involves reading the text from beginning to the end. It follows a sequential reading path, where the reader tries to make sense of the text through grammatical arrangement and relationship of words. Examples of linear text are letters, points, educational textbook, novels, short stories. A nonlinear text, on the other hand, is non-sequential, or it is not read from beginning to end. This means that the reader, not the author, decide how the text is to be read, without necessarily following a prescribed pattern. Examples of nonlinear text are tables, charts, graphs, maps, and other graphic organizers. Now let's have a short quiz. Identify which of these items are linear text or non-linear text. Number 1. Novel. The answer is linear. Pie chart. The correct answer is non-linear. Essay. Essay is a linear text. Letter. The answer is linear. Poem. A poem is a linear text. Number 6, hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are nonlinear text. Flowchart. It is a nonlinear text too. Number 8, educational textbooks. The correct answer is linear. Number 9, line graph. That is a nonlinear text. Line graph. How about number 10, dictionaries? Dictionaries are nonlinear texts because you don't need to read from beginning to end to get the meaning of one word. Now let's talk about transcoding linear text to nonlinear text. Tip number 1. Read and understand the source text to get the main or central idea. Extract important details to be included in the visual presentation. Number 3. Remember to use words or phrases only. Number 4. To be organized, classify information into categories. Number 5. Make sure to use appropriate nonlinear text in presenting your information. You might ask, what type of nonlinear text is the most appropriate to use for a specific information? Knowing the commonly used nonlinear texts and their uses will help us answer this question. Line graph is a graphical display of data that continuously changes over a specific amount or period. This line or lines represent movements and may ascend or descend depending on the trend they show. Pie chart or pie graph is a circular statistical tool. It uses portions or slices to represent numerical proportions or percentages of given whole. Flowchart used to show steps in a sequential order, used to explain a process. It involves shapes that have different meanings and lines that show the flow of the process. Examples are enrollment procedure and medical services. Bar graph is a graphical representation of data that uses bars to compare data according to given categories. Such bars may run either vertically or horizontally. Venn diagram uses overlapping shapes, usually circles, to show or represent similarities and differences between two or more items or concepts. Now let's do this. Transcode the information below into an appropriate nonlinear representation. Sharks and whales are classic examples of two different animals revealing similar traits in the same environment. One of the similarities of these two marine animals is their habitat. They both live in the vast range of depth of their environment. They also have the same fin structure. They only have single tail for propulsion. And because they are both large aquatic animals, they both consume large volume of food. Sharks hunt for their food while whales do not have this hunting tendency. Another difference of sharks to whales is their class. Whales are mammals, while sharks are fish, but they both live in the ocean. Also, whales have bones, while sharks only have cartilages. The appropriate nonlinear text is a Venn diagram. This will show the differences and similarities of sharks and whales. Remember, class, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more you learn, the more places you go. That is according to Dr. Seuss. Thank you for joining the class today. This is Mom Chris saying, with Mom Chris, you got this.